Ladies, when choosing a man, make sure he can make you listen. And this does not mean force or domination or control. It means choosing a man whose presence, wisdom, emotional maturity, and integrity naturally earn your respect. You know, a relationship cannot thrive on love alone. It requires leadership, guidance, mutual influence, and the ability to communicate in ways that resonate. You know, when a man can speak with clarity and groundness, a woman listens not out of fear, but out of trust. A woman listens to a man when she feels safe in his direction. Not because he demands it, but because his actions prove he is worth listening to. This means he thinks before reacting. Daddy, be careful with that harm. He thinks before reacting. He communicates with clarity. He leads with responsibility. He stands on principle. And he makes decisions rooted in stability, not ego. You know, a man who can guide without controlling and correct without humiliating becomes a source of grounding for the relationship. Listening is not submission. It is recognition. Recognition of competence, strength, and reliability. If a woman marries a man she cannot listen to, the relationship becomes a battlefield of ego, resistance, and emotional disconnection. You know, psychologically, people listen to those they respect, not those who demand respect. For a woman to listen to a man, he must embody emotional regulation, confidence without arrogance, decisiveness without aggression, patience, consistency. You know, a man who cannot manage his emotions cannot lead. A man who avoids responsibility cannot be trusted. A man who speaks from insecurity will not be taken seriously. You know, women instinctively resist men who lack internal stability. Listening requires safety, and safety is created when the man is anchored, logical, and emotionally mature. You know, spiritually, masculine energy leads through presence, not pressure. True masculine leadership is an energy that calms, organizes, and aligns. You know, a man rooted in purpose and self-awareness speaks with clarity that resonates at the soul level. His guidance feels like direction, not domination. You know, a woman with strong feminine energy listens naturally when the masculine energy is steady. Harmony arises when leadership and receptivity complement each other, not compete. You know, in short, ladies, if you marry a man, make sure he can make you listen. Not through authority, but through character. Choose a man whose presence earns respect, whose words have weight, and whose leadership feels like safety. You know, listening becomes natural when the man you follow is aligned, is grounded, and is trustworthy. My people, heal. Heal.